Hey everybody, it's Dave Kingsbury if you don't know me already. Of course you know my name and don't know me. But I've been seeing a lot of stuff going on YouTube that I don't like. And it's really too bad, man. People are out there, they're putting their life out online, you know, to share with everybody. And then you got people coming in think it's funny to hack somebody, you know, and just screw up their whole world. And it's really a damn shame that that has to go on. But this is the internet, and you know, it's all comes down to your identity theft, and you have to be careful online. And of course, we all know by now you don't share personal information online. You don't give people your password, or you don't put any information online that you don't absolutely have to. And even making a purchase, you have to be careful on a trusted site. And the one thing I do know that hackers use is called a phishing program that they put on your computer, and it's a key logging program. And when you type in your password, it records that what you've typed, and they've got it, and it runs in the background. You don't even know it's there, and it can actually send emails to all your friends, and then they get it too. And like my buddy Giles got hacked, and he had a really good thing going, man. All his subscribers, and you know, what he really lost was all his hits. You know, all his views and past comments that he reflects back on, and past emails and stuff like that. And it's not something that's life or death, but it's pretty important to people, you know. And whoever it was that hacked him, you didn't hurt just Giles. You hurt a lot of people, and you pissed off a lot of people. And I don't know if that's your thing, you know, that you gained enjoyment out of, and have at it, man. Just remember one thing, man: what goes around comes around, and it does come back around. If you put good into your life, you're going to get good out of it. If you put bad into your life and just go around hurting people and stuff, then that's what you're going to get back. Might not come back today or tomorrow or this year even, but it'll come back, and that's for sure. And I've been around long enough to testify to that. And you know, everything you put in, you get out. And it comes back sevenfold. But the main thing we got to do out there is the most important thing you can do for yourself is to not type information in anymore. Either save it in a WordPad and copy and paste it, or whatever you want to do, but don't type it, because when you type it, they can record your keystrokes, and that's how a lot of things get hacked. But the other thing is, on a government site, you have to use a capital letter, and you have to use a character, like an abbreviation or a star or $sign or something like that. It has to be at least 7 or 8 characters, and you have to use a number. So it'd be like capital A, B, C, D, E, F, star, 1, 2, 3, 4. Something like that. And then once you put a capital letter and a funny character and a number in your password, and have it at least 7 characters long, then the odds of cracking it go way up. I mean, it's just billions, in the billions of combinations that way. So that's a tip. If you guys change your passwords, you don't have to change them often, because that doesn't make sense to me, because if your password's working and nobody's cracked it, why would you want to change it? You know, they say to change your password often, but I mean, if you're I think what they mean is to have different passwords for different accounts, is what they mean by change it often. Not to use, like Giles knows, because Giles got hacked, is not to use the same password for 2 accounts, because both his accounts got hacked. So what I'm going to show you, though, is up here in the description, you're going to see a link for RoboForm. And it's a really neat program, man. This is what I use. I've been using it for a long time. The free version holds 10 different passwords. The paid version's like $29 for a lifetime, and it holds unlimited in number of words. But like, I go to MySpace, I go to RoboForm, I click on the link, it takes me to MySpace, and it automatically fills in my username and password, and I don't have to ever type anything. And it remembers all that stuff for me, and the program itself is password protected, so you have to use a password to get into it. And the file that it keeps on your computer is encrypted, and even you can't read it. So it's a really safe program. It's nice to use. But what it does is when you fill out a form online, or when you first install RoboForm, you fill out the form for your personal information, stuff like that. And then every time you go to online to fill out a form, you just click fill the form, and it fills the form out for you. You never have to type anything. And that way, if you do get a virus on your computer or somebody's watching you, they never capture your keystrokes because you're not using keystrokes anymore. And I'm not sure how the hackers catch that stuff or how that actually works, but I know, like me, I have a few websites out there, and I have the possibilities or the option to turn on certain features that I don't use just because it's annoying. But I have the option to turn on features that can actually trap your email address. It traps who you're using for an internet service provider. It traps your IP address, what part of the country you're in, and I can automatically send you an email back thanking you for visiting my website. But I don't use those anyway, but they are available. But anyway, man, Giles, I'm sorry you got hacked, man. That was totally wrong. And I wish everybody well. And be vigilant out there, man. Be careful. You know, it's just, I don't know, kids are, a lot of grown-ups too, man. They think it's funny to play with other people and, ha ha ha, look what I did. Hey, funny. So, okay, I'm venting. Alright, you guys, take it easy. I'll talk to you later. Try that program, man. You'll like it. Later.